This is Lance Jones, drama lot bigger more baby. Lance Jones. I want to talk about this couple that was drag racing in the western part of Las Vegas that killed a 1 year old. This is the mother of the 1 year old that got killed. Lauren Pre- Prescia or Prescia. I don't know if her name's Italian, but I just say Prescia. 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 She's accused of drag racing her and the baby daddy. They killed a 1 year old boy. This was last week. Okay. Yeah. No. This. Wait a minute. Yeah. I think this happened. No. This happened. I believe this week. It was this week. Yeah. I think this happened like Monday, and it's like Saturday morning right now. And this is a picture of the father who is talking to the attorney Damian Sheets. Yeah, Cameron Hubbard-Jones. Yeah, that's the father. And this is the Moore site where the 1 year old was killed. Rampart and Mead Boulevard in Summerlin part of Las Vegas. But let's get into the story. Las Vegas parents accused of street racing in a crash that killed their 1 year old son have been charged with second degree murder of the 1 year old son. Oh wait, okay. No, this story this happened like July 12th. Okay, I thought so. It was the last week. It was after 4th of July. It was the last week or the week before. I can't really remember. I think there was this almost like 2 weeks ago, but the killing happened on July 12th after 4th of July. The reckless and wanton discretion both parents exhibit in this incident is unacceptable. This attorney, Steve Warsoff, in a statement, they caused the avoidable death of an innocent 1 year old boy and endangerment of many lives who was on the roads that day. Cameron Hubbard-Jones and Lauren Prescia, both 23 of Las Vegas, were in court Monday when Las Vegas Justice of Peace Susan Barcom set bail at $100,000 for each of them. They faced charges in July 12 crash at Rampart and Lake Mead Boulevard that killed their 1 year old son. I don't know if they give a name. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was named after the dad, Jones, so his name was Royce Jones. Poor kid. Yeah. Authorities said Prescia was driving while intoxicated at 120 miles an hour in her vehicle, which her son was passing and slammed into a part of the intersection. She was apprehended at the scene on Monday. This is like Monday of this week when it was in court, where it showed them that Monday. Deputy District Attorney Frank Lowe Grippo said her blood alcohol content was a 0.18%, more than twice the legal limit for drivers in Nevada. A speed context. Hubbard-Jones was arrested Wednesday after police investigation determined that the two were street racing at the time of the crash. They were speeding together. Prosecutors said Las Vegas police obtained a video evidence from cameras at street intersection with witness statements. Each parent faced charge of second degree murder and deadly weapon, reckless driving, and child abuse, neglect, or endangerment resulted in substantial bodily harm. If released on bail, the two have no contact with each other. They also will be prevented from driving and will be placed on electric monitoring. Hubbard-Jones attorney Damian, she said the facts um, showed that the client vehicle was far behind Priscilla at the time of the crash. He described pressure behavior as careless and reckless. The child is not in the care, custody, or control of my client. She said the state is proposed a theory that basically makes my client responsible for the action of somebody else who was in direct care. control the child and the wreck carrier control the vehicle. She said that the moments after the crash, Hubbard-Jones drove up to the destination scene and immediately tried to render aid to his child. Prescia attorney Daniel Hill said his client is a lifelong law-abiding resident with no criminal history. She worked at a dermatology business for the past 2 years. The charges remain presumptively false at this time, Hill said. Domestic battery conviction. Court records show that Hubbard-Jones is on probation for domestic violent attack against Prescia on December 10, 2018. Police reports obtained by Royce Jones states that the police were called to a couple of residents and reported domestic dispute that officers immediately encountered Hubbard-Jones, who told him that he had messed up, explaining he battered the girlfriend multiple times. Prescia initially refused to cooperate with police, but officers interviewed a witness who reported seeing Hubbard-Jones attacking Prescia with closed fists to an argument over Hubbard-Jones' expedition to a strip club. The following day, police went to Mountain View Hospital and learned that Prescia had been treated for injuries there. Doctor told officers that Prescia had suffered an temporal fracture on the left side of her skull, nasal fracture, and various bruising all across her face and body. Hubbard-Jones was convicted in 2019 of battery with substantial bodily harm and battery consulting domestic violence from attack on Prescia. He received suspended sentence 12 to 34 months in prison. It was on probation in case at the time of the crash that killed his son. So maybe she was running from him. That's probably what happened. But still, you got to be careful what you do. The murder charges found Monday indicated was known as a deadly weapon. In case the weapon was the vehicle that President Hubbard-Jones was driving. A conviction of second-degree murder in Nevada carries a potential sentence of either 10 to 25 years or 10 years to life in prison. Have a conviction involving the use of a deadly weapon could add years to prison time. Meanwhile, practiced by the Clark County District Attorney Office or charged with vehicle crimes suspect with murder in certain cases is controversial. Nevada Supreme Court recently heard arguments of the president case of Ronald Lavelle, who is apprehended on second-degree murder charges in 2017 crash. As November, Clark County prosecutors have filed murder charges against at least 7 motorists accused of causing deadly crashes. Wilson said the district attorney officer trying to send a message to the public that driving under the influence will not be tolerated. I don't know what case we can do to stop people from making the potential deadly choice of driving while under influence of drugs or alcohol, Wilson said in his statement. I am at a loss to why a person would not have such regard for the whole child's safety. But this is crazy that a woman, would drive drunk and risk the life of her son and herself and others, and then her ex, the baby daddy, would drive behind her and everything. Like, if he was chasing her, she should have just left and then went to a police station or something, or called the police on him or something if he was chasing her. But because now that both of them may be in jail, they may give him the book. They may try to book at them. Who knows what happened to them? But anybody who's in a domestic, a domestic dispute, a violent relationship, domestic violent relationship, get away from that person, call police or whatever. Just do the right thing, just try to get away from that person. Put a restraining order or order of protection or whatever to get away from that person, because it could lead to stuff like this. The woman could have, tried to avoid this, because now she gonna be in jail probably the rest of her life, and the husband, ex-boyfriend, is gonna be in jail for the rest of his life, and a kid is dead because of this. But anyway, this is sad, that a kid had to lose his life because of this. But anyway, wash, sanitize your hands, 6 feet social distancing, wear a mask, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. See something, say something, don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be a hoarder and think about other people. But thank you for listening. This is a sad story, but have a good night. and I need to start driving. But thanks for listening. Have a good night. Thank you.